welcome to E Squared Shorts, a short version of the Entering Endgame podcast. Baby, we're back. We're literally back. We just did a podcast a couple of days ago, and the gaming world giveth this year, baby. The gaming world giveth. I'm your host, Ashley Florida. Amazing to have you joined once again by our co-host, Fresh64 _. Can you believe we're back today?
What's up, Ashley? Cannot. I feel like people have been seeing a lot of us this week with everything going on. It's a busy week.
But they're seeing a lot of in gaming, and that's why they're seeing
That is
us,
true.
baby. Listen, yeah, leave it to Entering Endgame, baby, to give you the gaming news, honey. That's what we're here for. We're here for y'all. I will tell you, we had no podcast planned for the Xbox Showcase 2026. No plan for a podcast, and once we watched the showcase, I went right to Fresh and I was like, do we need a podcast about this? And he was like, I think we do. So much happened.
It was a pretty big showcase. I feel like a lot of surprises, a lot of cool stuff, some old classics coming back. Very cool.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff that we had on our bingo cards for Summer Games Fest ended up happening today at the Xbox Showcase.
Yeah, we had some good ones.
Yeah.
Some fan favorites.
Let's just start off with a banger. The thing that I think a lot of people was expecting to see and probably came there to see, Gears of War E-Day. I was a big Gears of War kid back in the day. I had the Xbox 360, so I used to play on that when I was younger. And I'll be honest, it looks really great. And do you have any interest in Gears of War?
Not really. I haven't played any Gears games. This one did look good though. I thought it showed really well.
Yeah.
Visually looked impressive, and then just the combat and overall gameplay looked actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I was impressed for sure. I thought it looked amazing. Very interesting though. They're doing it as a console exclusive on Xbox. So for the console version, it will only be available on Xbox, but it is launching on PC the same day.
Yeah, it's cool to see. I know Xbox with the new going through new management, a shift in some things they're doing. So I think people are expecting it to kind of go back to console exclusives to kind of boost Xbox sales. So it's interesting they decided to go with Gears and not a lot of the other games that were announced today were not console exclusive. So
I'm not super surprised by that because it's one of their IPs that they are like holding on to for like the long run. And I think it'll probably do well. It looks very modern, and super fun. I'll definitely play it offline. I'm not the Gears of War streamer, or that type of streamer by any means, but definitely we'll pick that one up for personal play, for sure. Really, really excited about it. If you're looking forward to that one, coming out on October 6th of this year, so not too long to wait. Not too long. Fable looked really good too. I think we all expected to see some Fable today. But I mean, everything I see of it, am I going to play it? No, but everything I see of it just visually is stunning.
This was a highlight for me. This was one of my top games from the showcase. It just looked from the very first showing, they showed it, I think at the last showcase. It just looks like such a fun, like amazing open world to explore with amazing characters and creatures, and like you said, all the decisions you get to make and the options.
Yes,
like it looks so good. This one. I'm hyped. I'm a little bummed it got delayed this year, but if they need a little more time to polish some things or get things ready, that's fine. So I think it comes out in February 23rd.
Yep.
So I mean, there's a lot of games coming out this year. So I think beginning of the year for next year is a good time. It's kind of a slow period. So a good time.
I feel like
I was gonna say they introduced a new the main villain, Haley Atwell.
Oh yeah,
from, the MCU, or one of her main movies from. But I think it looks good. I'm excited.
I feel like it's almost like I know for me, like whenever they say 2027, I roll my eyes. So I'm like, cool, I don't care. But I feel like now it's shifting to like, because there's so many games coming out in September, October, like how many more games can freaking come out? Like how much more can our wallets take? So now it's almost like a relief sometimes when the games are coming out in 2027. It's like, oh my God, not another game I have to get in September, October.
Yeah, it's either September, October, or 2020. Mm-hmm. There's like nothing in November.
Nothing in between. And I said to you too, I was like, I hope we get some holiday sales, and that's why they're doing this.
I think Nintendo will be the one company that will put their games out in November, December, because I feel like I don't think they really had to worry about GTA. Not that like they need to, but I feel like
Right.
they're kind of doing their own thing. And if you're playing the Switch games, I feel like it doesn't really compete with GTA. They're kind of, if you're buying GTA, I don't think those gamers are going to be into Nintendo stuff.
Or at least not in competing for their time and attention by any
Yeah.
means. Again, Fable out February 23rd. Halo campaign evolved. I mean, sure. Sure thing. I don't know. I mean, this is definitely not something that I'm going to be picking up, but I don't know. I saw some Halo fans in chats and stuff like that that didn't seem super excited for this, but like if that's something that you're into, I'm very excited for you.
Yeah, like I said, I've never been a big Halo fan. Played a little bit of the OG Halo with friends back in the day. But I'll probably pass on this one. It looked good though. I like visually. It looked really
Visually looked
smooth.
beautiful.
Look really nice. They got 3 new missions set up for this one, so you get some cool story missions that they're adding. But overall, for me personally, it's not my jam for me. But
Yeah,
for the
I
Halo
did like
fans, I
that.
think it's good.
I did like that it was saying basically like, oh, this is a story untold, like the story that you don't know. So that seems interesting. If you're a Halo fan, seems like you're gonna get some cool lore here. And that'll be out on July 28th.
For this
Super cool.
one, I know we're talking console. I thought this one, and I guess we just talked about Fable. I thought those two would have been good console exclusives to kind of
Yeah.
push people into the Xbox uh, space
Yeah, but it's not.
on everything PS5. It's weird seeing Halo on PS5.
PS5 Halo
That's
is
crazy.
really, really interesting. What do you think of Resonance, a Plague Tale Legacy?
I thought it actually looked pretty cool. Looked pretty
Me
cool.
too.
I do not have any prior history with Plague Tale, but I thought it looked pretty interesting. Something that kind of caught my eye. I know it's coming to PS5 and PC, like most of these games. So this one, I don't know if I'll play at launch, but maybe wait for reviews, and I will maybe pick this up during the sale because I thought it
I
looked
was gonna
good.
say, I was thinking the same thing. I don't think it's something I'd ever stream, but it's something that I'd be interested to try offline. This one is an action oriented prequel. So if you're into the Plague Tale Legacy, this one would be a prequel. Coming out on August 27th, an August game.
I know, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Way to be an outlier. Before everyone spends the big money. Baby, listen, this was a big one for my community, especially my people were so excited to see the Persona 4 revival. What beautiful artwork. It just I mean, I've never touched a Persona in my life, but man, it just looked gorgeous. The colors were
I
amazing.
agree. Yeah, the artwork, yeah, the visuals, like everything just pops so vibrant. It looked cool. Yeah, I haven't gotten into Persona. I just like I wouldn't mind getting into Persona games, but man, these games are such a time commitment. Like they are long games that it's like I don't know if I have the time right now
Oh, that's how I feel
to
about
dig
Final
into it.
Fantasy. That's how I feel about Final
I know,
Fantasy.
yeah,
It's
some
like
of these
I'd love to get
RPGs,
into them.
these
I'd love to get
RPGs
into
are like,
them.
oh,
Think of your whole freaking life.
but it looked cool. I'm happy for the Persona fans.
Me too. I was just gonna say the same thing. I was gonna say to my Persona people, I'm so stinking happy for you guys.
They had a good day
Uh,
today.
I was gonna say you guys
They
ate
had a
real
good
good
day.
today, honey. I'm real happy for y'all. Persona 5 Revival, a remake, baby, coming out on February 18th, y'all. So you got some time to wait for that. Ooh, you know what I thought looks great? State of Decay 3.
This game looked cool. Yeah, I agree. I thought I like just the opening was so cool with the little cassette tape winding up the little bomb there.
Sick.
I thought it was cool. And just like
Sick.
I like the art style of State of Decay, like the monsters, the look of it. It definitely caught my eye for sure.
I'm surprised actually at how much it caught my eye. It's a co-op zombie action. Uh, and I'm a big Left 4 Dead fan, so like usually when that's like the only zombie game I really do play. But even so, like every time I see a zombie game, my eyes light up because I'm like, ooh, I'm just like craving that feeling that I get from Left 4 Dead since
Yeah,
they never made a sequel to two. So I don't know. This one piqued my interest. I'm
it's
interested to
gonna be
see more
interesting. Yeah,
gameplay. Yeah, I'm interested to see more gameplay from it to see to make a decision if I want to dive in. But it was just a really cool, modern looking awesome zombie action game. So if that's your thing, maybe check that out. Coming out in 2027, y'all. I don't remember this one. The Metro 2039. I do not remember this one at all.
Yeah, this was like the first person. Kind of looked like maybe a little post-apocalyptic, fighting against the establishment type shooter. I thought visually it showed well. The gameplay looked super smooth, super clean. I don't say I'm not. For me personally, like I'm not a big gun shooter, first-person shooter.
Yeah.
I'm not a big shooter gamer. Like I don't mind it in some games, like Resident Evil or like some of those type of games. I play Pragmata, but like some of like these type of shooters, I feel like we get so many of them. I just I don't know, it didn't really get my attention.
Okay. Yeah,
But
I don't even remember it, so that's not saying much.
it looked pretty cool. Like I said all the gunplay and some of the gameplay gimmicks look interesting, but not one that I'll be diving into. But I thought it looked good.
Yeah.
I thought it showed well.
Wasn't memorable for me. One that I know you're gonna dive into, Bad Magpie.
This
What
is
a
my highlight.
really cute game. What I saw this game, the first thing I said, I was like, this is a fresh 64 underscore game if I ever saw one. If I ever saw one. Really, really, really cute.
Super cute.
Reminded me of the style of like Peak and like Untitled Goose Game, where it's that
Yeah,
like blocky looking
I
like
got
animation. But really cool. It's gonna follow like a bird who like lost his flock kind of thing. Like a really cool little story game. I'm assuming that you're gonna pick this one up.
I did. Yeah, this is one I highlighted on my list. Just I thought I said just super cute, super charming, kind of like Goose Game. You're just a little bird, uh, creating chaos and havoc and mischief as
Yep.
I guess you're trying to navigate your way through the world. One thing like it caught my eye, like I feel like a lot of these games, like I said, there's a lot of shooters, a lot of that was like so this one like standing out from the bunch. Like this is very different than just like all the millions of shooters we got.
Oh my
Or
god, it was like a day of shooters today.
I know like everything's so beautiful cinematic. Everything's like these high graphical games. So like this one caught my eyes. Like cute little charming game. It's probably not that long, but it looks like you'll have
Yeah.
a good time with it. So this one
Cool.
was on my list of highlights for sure.
It looks very cute. If you guys missed this one, I highly suggest looking at a trailer for Bad Magpie coming out in 2027. I also do not remember Wulong 2 at
Yeah,
all.
this is from Team Ninja. This was a action RPG. I haven't played the first one, but this one I thought it looked pretty good. It showed pretty like a lot of these showed really well. Super fun gameplay. Like I said, I'm on the fence. This one is coming to Switch too, so anything comes to Switch too, I'm like, oh, maybe I might pick that up.
Yeah.
This one I'm on the fence. So I'll have to see more gameplay, but it looked beautiful.
Okay.
I love the setting, the time period, the setting. It looked really cool.
I was very excited to see quite a few games today coming to the Switch too. That really made me very happy.
It is, yeah. More third party support for the Switch too.
Yeah, cool to
For
see
sure.
Nintendo at other events this week, for sure. There was a really interesting game called Join Us, and it was a game where you're creating a cult to try to survive like the end of the world or something. It looked hilarious. It's definitely not a game that I'm gonna pick up, but I got like Cult of the Lamb type of vibes from it, like where it's gonna be something that I think will be really fun to stream.
Yeah, this one was like very silly. Again, not my kind of game, but just very silly. Like this would be a good one. Like you said, like stream it, with your community, have a good time. It looked interesting. It was very different.
Yeah,
So like I said,
it
I
was.
did get Cult of the Vibe, like more realistic looking Cult of the Vibe, Cult of the Lamb.
Yeah, Coast of the Lamb. Yeah, it was really cool. It was like it looked like you build up like a town. Like you start with the tents, and then I think you eventually like move to buildings. And you're recruiting people. But there's an air of very silliness to it that I think is really fun. So if you like stuff like that, and you enjoyed a game like Cult of the Lamb, you should definitely look to check out Join Us, a game where you create your own cults.
There's
Super
also
cool.
like seemed like there was gunplay and suddenly. Like I was like, first I thought it was just kind of you have your cult and you're just kind of creating
Yeah,
land, your little space, and then all of a sudden you have like you're doing gunplay, and I was like, okay, this this looks interesting.
it gets serious.
Yeah, not my kind of game, but very
Looks
interesting.
cool. I also don't remember the next one, Senua. I don't remember that one.
Yeah, this one's from the Hellblade franchise. So they've
Okay.
already had two pretty highly regarded games. This looks like it's kind of taking it a different direction, a little more combat focused. The other one, instead of just kind of more, I guess some people maybe call like, I don't know if you want to call it a walking sim, but this one just has a little more combat. Like one of the most beautiful, like visually, their games are like so impressive.
Oh, I
And
like
this one kind of
that.
looks. I mean, this one looks cool. Like I said, they're usually rated pretty high. A lot of people like the Hellblade series, so this is one to look out
Nice.
for if you're into that.
Cool. I'm wondering if you're excited for the next one, Doom: The Dark Ages expansion.
I thought this looked really cool for sure. I was a big fan of Doom in the Dark Ages just from like watching gameplay. I haven't been
Yeah.
able to play yet, but I thought this one looked so cool. I love the whole gimmick with his shield, that like chainsaw shield,
Yeah.
and like
Sick.
all the parrying system. But this one looked really cool with the new kind of ice area and the new enemies and stuff. This one I'm very excited for to get into Doom the Dark Ages.
I'm somebody that anything that has action that is chainsaw-esque,
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. I was a big you in the I think it's Left 4 Dead 1 where you can use melee weapons, and I if there was a chainsaw baby, I had it every time. I had it every time. You give me a chainsaw, I'm playing the game.
Yeah, this one was impressive. Like I said, the combat, like I saw that they're like bouncing off, going from enemy to enemy, just like super. Doom is super fast combat,
Yeah.
high intense. So this one looked good. This was a surprise. I did not expect to see more Doom content. So very
Exciting.
cool.
Really
Yeah, they're
cool
getting this
day.
out very soon, in a month.
Yeah, July 7th, y'all. So if you're looking for the expansion for Doom: The Dark Ages, July
That
7th.
was cool.
All
Yeah.
right, baby. Baby, we're here. One of the top two highlights for me of the day. When I heard the Offspring start to play, my heart sank in the best way. My tummy had butterflies in it, baby. We have Crazy Taxi World Tour. Oh my God. I know you're excited for this one too.
I am, yeah. We've been talking about this one for a while. Like, where is it going to show up? Is it going to show up PlayStation? Summer Games Fest, and it was an Xbox showcase. This one was cool. Like I said, I mean, we didn't really get much gameplay, but just knowing that, it is coming hopefully soon. It's listed as
Now,
2027.
my question is, this is a new game, correct? This is not a remake of Crazy Taxi?
No, this is brand new. This is brand new.
So my question is, are they still remaking the original?
I don't think so.
Because when they did that whole, there was, I think it was last year when Sega named a bunch of like 6 different games that they said that they were going to be doing remasters of, and now they're doing Virtua Fighter. They've talked about Golden Axe and a couple others, but Crazy Taxi was on that list.
I think there was all
So
new iterations. I don't think they're.
is it new
I
iterations?
think so. This one for sure is new.
All right. Well, listen. I'm happy either way, baby. It's a brand new game. It is not a remake at all. Um, and this will be a day one play for me for sure.
I'm excited. Yeah, I'll be playing this for sure. Just that nostalgia of playing the original. This is really like the main reason I got a Dreamcast was for Crazy Taxi. That was the first game I ever bought on my Dreamcast,
Oh,
and yeah, that's like just that fun arcadey. I don't even know if you call it a racer, but yeah, just fun arcadey type. Yeah, like we don't get these games that often anymore, so
I
like I said,
hope
I'm
like
excited.
it has the same caliber of playlist as the original. It was very cool to see the Offspring back. They had that
I
all I
think
want
yeah,
blasting.
that was a must.
Really
Like
cool.
the fact that they brought that, obviously they knew what they were doing, because if you put that in the trailer, like if you think of Crazy Taxi, that is the song,
The
easily
song.
the song you think of when you think of OG Crazy Taxi. So like I said, I think a big part of why it's so good was the soundtrack. So like the music has to be on point. It looks like if they give that, so I'm sure they're going to be putting in some of the classics, and then hopefully we get some new tracks from some new artists to kind of mix in. I think, like I said, I'm excited. Like I said, world tour. It looks like you're going to be going to different countries, different
Yeah.
cities. So you're traveling across the world, which is very cool. So I'm very pumped for this one.
Oh, I'm looking forward to it. This is a huge highlight for me. I was hoping to see this week at the Summer Games Fest. We didn't get it. The whole time I was like, Crazy Taxi, nothing. But little did I know they were saving it for the Xbox, baby. So
I know.
this will be day one for your girl. I believe 2027 is the date on that one, right?
Yeah,
Did they
2027.
say?
No
Okay,
release date.
cool. Awesome. Looking forward to it. Looking for some new players being introduced to Crazy Taxi as well.
Very cool.
A new generation.
Yeah.
Minecraft Dungeons 2. Are you excited, Fresh?
Mildly. I said it just looks like I said. I know. It looks fun. Like I said, the style of gameplay. Like this has me more interested than like just the regular Minecraft.
Okay.
Like I like just the way the battling system. Like the bosses look really cool.
Yeah, they did.
Just like the environments it looked really good. Like I said, I'm always tempted to get into like the first one, and I hear a lot of good things about Minecraft Dungeons 1. So this one's like, oh, maybe if it goes on sale, I may pick it up. So
okay,
look really cool.
That's awesome. That one's coming out. Yeah, same. I never played, but that one's gonna be on the Switch too as well, which is super exciting.
Yes,
And that'll be out September 29th. Valor Mortis. No, that dude. There's a few that I'm just seeing these names and I'm just like, I don't even remember. It just didn't stick with me, and this is one of the ones that didn't. But I know you want to talk about this one, so
this is gonna
help me out here, kid.
Yeah, as a first-person action kind of Souls-like. The only reason it caught my attention was because it's like a focus on Napoleon.
Oh, that's right. It's this game.
I was like, it's so interesting. But yeah, just a cool like I don't even know. I mean, the setting is like they're like mechanical kind of robots, but it's with like I guess Napoleon Bonaparte. So, but like you said, kind of action Souls-like. I guess that could be interesting. Like we didn't get really a lot to go off of, but give me Napoleon, maybe Souls-like action game. Like okay, maybe you got my attention. We'll see. We'll see how it is.
You cracked me up earlier. You were like, just what the kids want. Napoleon. Bonaparte. Cracked me up. That was so good. Yeah, that one is out. Oh, actually, I don't have the date on that.
September 24th.
Wow. Another September game, just what we needed.
This one's going to get
perfect.
buried, I have a feeling.
Yeah. We'll see. One that I thought looked really cool was Magicians: The Devil's Deal. It was a first person game where like the main character is like doing stuff with like cards and magic, like as he's like going through this like action adventure game. I don't know. Like it weirdly looked really different and really cool.
Yeah, the art style, I like the art style, and like you said, just something different. Like we're not doing your typical guns, so the whole magic and then kind of the story they were telling. It would look interesting. I thought it was pretty cool.
Kind of looked badass.
It caught my attention for sure.
I was like, if the Prestige was an action game, this would be it. I love that movie.
That's a great one.
That one's coming out in 2027, y'all. If you didn't get to catch that one, it's a very interesting trailer. I highly recommend that you watch the trailer for Magicians: The Devil's Deal. I don't know much to say about this, but for my Elder Scrolls fans, Elder Scrolls Online, I think it's an expansion for it. Is that right? It's coming out next month.
Yeah, it's an expansion. This one didn't really do anything for me. I know people.
Same.
I know people want Elder Scrolls. Like that's what people really want. When are we getting Elder Scrolls 6? Like who knows when that? I think it's been so long since the last Elder Scrolls game.
I feel so bad for y'all that like probably got so excited when Elder Scrolls was mentioned, but no 6 yet, guys. But expansion to online is coming on July 8th. So, yeah. Something that impressed me in a huge way that I certainly was not expecting to impress me today. How about that Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 update? They're calling it the World Update 22, and it's including now you can fly to 30 national parks and monuments.
I did see that.
It looked stunning.
I love that. Like I said, I haven't played it, but I just love the idea of that game, and just looks fun. I would like to get a flight stick to play that game.
Oh,
yeah. Fly through the world and just experience that game, because it looks like such a relaxing and chill game. And this new expansion looks super cool.
This would get me. Like, honestly, it makes me want to play the game. Like, I've never played a flight simulator before, but I love the national parks and like all the monuments and stuff like that. And everything just looked really beautiful, really crispy. And it's like weirdly like cozy. It just looks like it would be the coziest thing ever to just like fly through the national parks. Like, I don't know. I would buy the game just for that.
Yeah, it looks so cool. Like I said, maybe like one of the days I need to buy it, because I just want to kind of chill out and fly through the different parks.
Really weirdly sparked my interest. Like I've never wanted to play it before, but now I'm like, ooh, this update might get me, baby. It might get me. Coming out on July 4th, y'all. So not too much longer to wait. Not too much longer. Oh my God. I can't even talk about the next game because all I thought about the whole time was that the name reminds me of farting. Where winds meet. Literally, I barely remember this one.
Yeah,
It looks cool.
this one didn't really do anything for me. I didn't. It's not high on my list for this game. Like an open world RPG.
Yeah.
I haven't looked. Yeah, it looked okay.
If you're interested in an
Yeah,
open world
sorry.
RPG, check out Where Winds Meet. Release date, I don't know because I didn't care to write it down.
I think
It
it's
just
in
did not do
July.
anything for me. Is it July? All right,
July,
guys, there you
yeah.
go. Thank God for fresh. Let's get to the juicy stuff, baby. Castlevania Belmont's Curse. I know you are excited for this one. It looks incredible.
This one is very like I said. I like my top three: Fable, Crazy Taxi, and Castlevania. I've been dying for some Castlevania, especially Metroidvania, like from the DS. Like the last ones we got from the DS. It's been a very long
Yeah.
time, so it's
Mm-hmm.
so happy to see Konami bringing Castlevania back, and this one looks like uh, amazing. Like I said, the art style, like the movement, the abilities look like you'll have the combat. Like man, this one looks. This one I cannot. This will be a day one play for sure. I cannot wait to
It
play this
won't
one.
it won't be a day one play for me, but I will definitely play this one. I like the perspective of it. In the Metroidvania, like it just the way that like the screen is gonna look when you're going through like everything. I don't know. It just like it works. Something about it just works for me. It's so fluid looking. I like the sassiness of the main character very very much, and like it seems like it's gonna have a really good story to it too. So if you're a Castlevania fan, or if you've never played a Castlevania, this may be a really good one for you. It seems like it'll be really fun standalone Metroidvania, and that one coming out October 15th, and it will also be on Switch too.
I'm very excited.
Super cool. My Persona people, you ate good today, babies. Persona 6. We didn't see much and we didn't get much info, baby, but
It's coming.
it's
Yeah,
coming.
we really just got the logo. And those, I think just to let the fans know we're working
Literally,
on it.
that was it, kids. I'm actually going to take a pause here and read an email that came through. This one is from our dear friend Porky Horror.
Nice.
And it says, let me try to do justice to this in all capitals. It says Persona 4 Revival, February 18th, 2027. Thanks for reading my email. Love your podcast. Love you too, Porky. Love you too, babe.
Yeah, he's a big Persona fan. That's cool. So
I'm so happy for
two
you. We
announcements
actually did
today.
get it.
So.
Yeah, huge. We actually got another email and it simply says, "Hi Ashley, I love you. Love lobster.
Oh,
P.S.
nice.
Smoke loves you too," and sent a picture of their cat. Love you too, baby.
Oh,
Thanks for the emails, guys. If you guys ever want to send us an email for any reason, it doesn't have to be anything specific. You can ask us a question or tell us something you're excited about in the gaming world. Email us anytime, enteringendgame@gmail.com, baby. Love to hear from you. Um, let's get into my highlight of the day. The biggest surprise ever. I never in my life thought I would hear the word Spyro today. Ever, ever, ever. And there it was, a brand new Spyro title coming spring of 2027. Spyro: A Realm Beyond. Oh, I have chills right now. I can feel them on my arms. I am This made this a 10 out of 10 for me. A 10 out of 10. Nothing ever could have made me happier today than hearing not just Spyro, but a brand new full Spyro game. Oh my God, I'm so excited. What did you think of this?
this is your highlight. For me, like I'm not a
Yeah.
big. I have not played any Spyros. I'm not a big Spyro guy. Like I said, I didn't really grow up with PS. Was it PS1? Was when Spyro first came out.
Yes. Yep. Yep.
I
Yes,
didn't
one.
get PlayStation till PlayStation 2, so like I missed kind of. We talked about on the other short. I didn't get into Tomb Raider, didn't get into
Right.
Spyro, so Crash Bandicoot, some of that stuff. But this will look cool. Like I said, I am happy for the Spyro fans, like yourself,
Thank
to
you.
get a new Spyro. And I think I mentioned this. Like my only concern is like they only showed the flying. Is this just going to be a flying Spyro game and not like a 3D kind of exploration like the originals, right? Or 3D exploration. You're
They
kind
are.
of finding
And
things and collecting stuff.
yeah, and the thing with Spyro is in the other, and like, okay, here's the thing. For me, I've only played Spyro 1, 2, and 3. I've never played the other like side games before. Um, but in Spyro, you mostly just glide more so than you fly. There's like challenge levels, like and stuff like that, where you fly, but you're mostly like on the ground and then you glide where you need to. But you're right that the only stuff that they showed us was Spyro in the air. So I'm interested to see much more. It was very little gameplay that you saw, very little, but I will say for what you did see, it looked like classic Spyro. It looked like how the remakes of 1, 2, and 3 look. And
I thought it looked better.
I could
Visually, they
oh,
they
better for
really
sure. Yeah, better for sure.
it looked really nice, really nice.
It just has that it looks like it's going to be the same type of game as the first 3. It seems like it'll be like classic Spyro style game from the originals. So this will be like I'm gonna take work off that day. Nothing else will matter to me. Nothing else will matter to me that day except for Spyro. So for my people out there who love Spyro, A Realm Beyond coming spring 2022, and that does include the Switch 2, baby. Includes the Switch 2. They closed out the show, of course, with COD Modern Warfare 4. You're not a big COD guy.
No, my COD days are behind me, sadly.
Yeah.
But even then, like even back in the day, like the only time I would play them with like my friends were big COD fans, so like we would get together, they would want to play COD. Like I said, they play COD and Halo, and that was like my experience with those games. And so, I mean, this one, like I said, I mentioned like I'm not a big shooter, third-person shooter. Visually this looked amazing, like the movement super fast, super clean. It looked really cool. Like I was impressed with what I saw.
Looks awesome.
Like I said, I haven't picked up a COD in over 10 years maybe.
Sure. The only CODs I've ever played are the Black Ops. That's all Black Ops 1 was like the one that I was on all the time. I was obsessed with Black Ops 1. I played online all the time. I dabbled in on Black Ops 2 online, but I've never played another COD truly. So this is really exciting though. COD is huge. I know a lot of people absolutely love it and to follow the franchise forever. So for my COD peeps, Modern Warfare 4 coming out October 23rd of this year. Really exciting.
Yeah, very cool. Like I said, I know that's such a popular franchise, so happy for those. And it seems like they've improved the quality. I know the last couple CODs, a lot of people were not kind of happy with the games they got. So it looks like they're actually putting in more of an effort to improve on the game. So very cool.
Yeah, I'm so excited for y'all. Fresh, was there anything that we didn't go over today that you wanted to go over?
I was going to talk about that game, Clockwork Revolution.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
That one we saw at the last event. I'm trying to remember which event it was now. Maybe it was last year. But it was kind of that kind of time travel, third-person shooter.
Yeah.
Like steampunk. I don't know how to describe it. Steampunk. Really cool looking visuals and like time period stuff. That one kind of looked at, like I said, that one has my attention. As like they're trying something different with this than your typical third-person shooter, with some of the slowing down time, a lot of
that
creative, interesting looking characters. That one finally has at least a release window, so 2027 on that one. And I think that one was the Xbox console exclusive. So I think they're really trying to make that their new IP, trying to really push that one. So it looked cool. I thought it looked interesting.
It looks great. It looks really good. What would you give the Xbox Showcase out of 10 overall?
I'll give it 8 out of 10. Overall, like I said, some big highlights for me: Fable, Crazy Taxi, Castlevania, and then just overall a lot of really like fun-looking, interesting games here and there.
Gotcha.
Oh, and the Magpie, bad Magpie.
Oh, so cute, so cute. Love that.
What about you? What is your score?
I will give it a 9.9 because you could only be a 10 if there was Zelda. The only thing that can make it a 10 would be Zelda, and that's not possible. So I will give it a 9.9. The Spyro literally was the biggest surprise for me today. I was just Crazy Taxi alone probably would have made me give that score, but Spyro is so dear to my heart. I've been playing Spyro since PS1. I still have my cartridge. My Spyro CD, marathon. My jewel case. I should do one, honestly. I should, at least over the first 3. But Spyro was such a huge surprise for me, and I was so excited about it, and it looked so good. That little flash of gameplay that we got, nothing could have possibly made me happier today than that. So it gets a 9.9 out of me. Guys, that is the Xbox showcase. I'm glad we were able to come on here and do a short for you guys today. Let us know in the comments what you guys thought of the showcase today and what you guys are looking forward to. Fresh, let the people know where they can find you and what you're up to.
Yeah, you can find me at fresh64_ on Twitch. Right now, just continuing my Liza P playthrough. So
Liza P,
having a great time with that.
Heck yeah.
What about you?
That's
Where
awesome.
Can we find you?
Y'all can find me at twitch.tv/Ashley with 2 E's _FL, Ashley FL. You can go to ashleyfl.com. All my stuff is there. I'm currently playing through Mario Galaxy for the first time, and it is incredible. I'm having the best time ever. Also, always doing OOT, and I'm going to be starting Majora's Mask next week as well. Really exciting. If you want anything Entering Endgame related, you can go to enteringendgamepodcast.com. All of our websites are there. The YouTube, RSS feed. You can listen to us for free on any podcast platform on the regular episodes. And we do a bunch of YouTube exclusives as well in between. So definitely check us out, y'all. With that, this has been the Xbox Showcase, baby. Thank you guys so much for listening. And we'll see you guys hopefully soon for a Nintendo Direct.
Hopefully.
Bye.
Bye.
I hope so. Bye, guys.